What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to my platform, the platform, my children's platform. Uh, I did a video earlier today, my first video for this channel, and this channel is gonna involve a lot. To be honest, it's gonna involve anything from obviously, 49ers, the gang, Niner gang. There is no other team. Uh, I'm gonna try to get my lighting and all that kind of stuff right. My son, my youngest, is really into these types of things. My oldest is, I guess, more so into himself. He's a lot more like me. My youngest son, uh, Damian, has put together basically this whole setup. He went ahead and made the thumbnail for the platform that everybody got to see on the first video that I did for the 49ers and Grant Cohn. But welcome to my platform. I really just want to do this video to introduce it and me and what this is going to be about. So like I said, my channel will be about obviously the 49ers, and I was looking a little rougher this morning beside the COVID beards that we all have. But I was looking a bit rougher this morning because I just got pissed off and had to come on here and do the video. That's why I did it. I got irritated with another YouTube person, and as we know, there are millions of them. Everybody's getting on YouTube, whether you're trying to become Logan and Jake Paul, Grant Cohn, or whether it's going to be a place for you to just discuss shit that's on your mind. I guess I have two children, and I even see people on here talking about, their children, missing their children, custody of their children, people who literally, break down court cases and things like that. Then of course right now we have the pandemic. A lot of people have turned to the internet, to social media, to YouTube to cope with it. A lot of people just get on YouTube and light something up and talk. You know what I mean? And I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all. I think we all need someone to talk to, even if it's a stranger sometimes, So that's the reason why I wanted to do this. First and foremost, I love football. I love the Niners, the 49ers, and everything about them. I've loved the 49ers since I was about, I'd say 6 or 7 years old. That's really when I started watching football. 39 now. So there's never been another team. There's never been a question to me, what's the greatest NFL team of all time? And I have no problem screaming that till the cows come home, screaming that to anyone, anybody that'll listen. So because of that, there's a lot of 49er fans out there I know. Two of them are my children. And with that, this channel could also go to, the two of them being able to talk to people that like the 49ers, love the 49ers, hate the 49ers. That's the people that I really would like to talk to be honest with you. I would like to be able to converse with all of y'all. I'm sorry I'm not looking into the camera. I am rolling something right now. Praise God for legalities. Excuse me. But again, my sons are now 49er fans. They are 16 and 15. They're going to be helping me on this channel because I'm an older man than I even really am. So my children are going to help me out with my channel. They are going to be on the channel as well. We have a podcast that we've kind of been starting to do. We haven't really got fully committed to it because, for one, a lot goes on in the world, as we all know. A lot goes on in their father's head, and they're two teenage boys, just 20 months apart. Yeah, so, it's harder to get them tracked down than the Roadrunner sometimes, and especially at the same time. So, especially that older one, he seems to be really popular. Now, I want to take that saying. The younger one is too. The younger one is the popular one. The younger one is Bruno Mars. But that older one, again, he's me. He gets a lot of attention for whatever reasons it may be, good or bad or indifferent. He gets attention, but he doesn't want it. He's really just like me. He gets a lot of attention. He's going to turn 17 in August. Of course, he's 6'4" or 6'5" by now, and he has just as much hair on his face as I do right now. So it's hard not to give him attention, and it always has been since really the day he was born. Anyway, with that, they're going to be on here too. They like a lot of different things. We like wrestling, so we'll be talking about wrestling on this channel. Honestly, we're going to be talking about probably some anime on this channel, as they're kind of into that, my children. And I want them to be on here, and then they will be. So they'll be on here with me at times. I gave them the passwords and everything today to start the channel, so they going to be on here maybe without me even knowing. My youngest son does stop motion animation with like action figures. So all the wrestlers that I grew up playing with and shit like that, right now he does stop motion with them, and it's amazing. It really is. My sons are both really, really talented. I'm so proud as a father. They're both really smart, really intelligent, really well behaved, and really talented, I think. So anyhow, he does stop motion there, and he has his own channel that I posted a few videos from and shared his videos. So I want you guys to go over there, like, share, and subscribe to that. As I start doing, more videos, I'm gonna have different links and things like that. I'll have it so that you can get set up with my sons and their channels that they have too. So we're also gonna be able to talk about things that relate to me. Relate to my life, relate to a lot of people. So obviously the first one would be, being a dad, being a father, being a single father, and maybe different what challenges a lot of you have out there, or experience out there. We can talk about anything really on my platform. And on my channel, that's really what I want it to be. I do want a podcast. We do have that, but I really want to just start getting a place together where people can talk about things, where people can talk about really anything that may be going on in your life. And like I said, primarily it will be football. I'm going to have multiple channels, I think. I'm really going to probably have my sons both, honestly, taking care of the majority of that, the bulk of that stuff. And then just telling me, Dad, this is what it is, so that's pretty much the basis of it. I wanted to come on here and just look a little better than I did earlier today, and represent the gang for sure, and let you know exactly what this channel is going to be primarily about. I realize it's really fucking hard not to look at yourself in just period. You gotta look at the camera and not try to see if you're okay. I can't wait to some of you people out there see what my 17-year-old's beard looks like right now. It's pretty gnarly. He hasn't shaved, and motherfucker hasn't really shaved since it started growing, to be honest with you. But it makes me proud that he can grow hair like that on his face. Like I said, my oldest son is 6'5", and he is 16 years old. He was a size 14 shoe. I wear a size 13. He was a size 14. So, yeah, it's a thing. So, for me, being a father is really important. It's obviously the most important thing in my life. Even sometimes, obviously, outside of myself. And that's something that I want to work on going forward, to be honest with you all, whoever you all may be. So with that, if you like the video, I sincerely appreciate you going ahead, subscribing, commenting on it in the future. If you want, you can say, fuck you, Lawrence, I don't know what you're talking about. I love that. I have no problem with that. I believe that everybody's entitled to their opinion. We all have one. And really, nothing can stop you from ever giving your opinion to someone, especially someone on social media. And that's something too to talk about. Is like, how crazy it is when someone puts out a any type of video, post, picture of anything, and if someone comes on and says something that they don't like, and it's me included, it's obviously be something that I have to learn to stop. But it's just like looking in the camera, looking in the phone and shit, and looking at my face. But you put something out on social media, on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitter, and then you get comments from it that you don't like, and then you're pissed off. And then, like, how dare this motherfucker get on my... And that's the first thing that we all say. Get the fuck off my page. Get off my page. With that, that's what I would say. I know that is without a fact. And without a doubt, excuse me, and anybody who knows me knows that that's how I would normally react. And I don't want to react like that to that, anybody, or things like that at all anymore, to be honest with you. I can have a bit of a temper at times. So that's not something that I want to do anymore, to be honest. And I'm going to stop saying "to be honest" on, on this video too. This is not easy. I realize, and this is just me sitting here in my living room, recording a video. But I know it's going out. I'm going to put it out, and a lot of people that I know could see it. All those things. I don't know how people feel about that. Everybody probably feels different, but hey, singers and athletes and things like that, high school kids, just like out of nowhere, the whole world knows who they are, and they're able to deal with this. So I think that, any adult probably could too, if they just go ahead and try it. So that's what I did. And my sons inspired me a lot for it too, I gotta admit. And then the guy that I made the video about this morning that I posted on the page, really on the channel, inspired me to do it too. I have to be honest. The fucking guy, I hate him, Grant Cohn. So he was really a big inspiration for me to do videos, because this guy is in a whole different kind of situation. He actually writes for a sports newspaper, if you can really call it that anymore in this year. But he writes for, Sports Illustrated, and during the pandemic, he just started consistently recording videos every day from his closet. Fucking, I don't know, I guess. And it just blew up over the night, and that's not what I really want to do. So I really want this page to be for people to be able to talk, and that's why I called it the platform, because when like even me too, a lot of us have, YouTube, listening to podcasts, things like that. It got real big in the last year, and anyone who had, for instance, a YouTube channel or a podcast, I would always hear, well, this is my platform. This is my platform. This is my platform. This is my platform. I want to thank you, somebody, for giving me the platform. That's what that fucking Paul brother, I still get them mixed up, even though no matter how often my sons explain it to me. I think it was Logan, right? Logan Paul was the other day fought Floyd. I watched it with them, and I can't pick their fucking names. I saw that online too. No matter some meme that nothing or no amount of money can make me be able to tell which Logan brother is which and attach their name to their ass. So, Paul brother, see? So Logan fought Mayweather, and at the end he was like, I just want to thank, Mayweather and the whole and Showtime for giving me this platform, So that's a name that came over probably like, I don't know, 6 months ago, when my cousin, shout out to Brian, get at me. When my cousin and I were like just talking about Niners and shit like that on the phone, and we were thinking about putting together a podcast, and it was called B&L at first, but then I just kept hearing that in everything and all the other podcasts, mainly wrestling and football, that I listen to sometimes to give me peace and make me calm down and make me laugh and shit like that. And I just came with the idea to just call whatever the page was going to be for me the platform, period, because it's a platform to talk, to discuss, to do therapy shit if you need to. I know that I do, and I will here. I will do that here for sure. So I just appreciate the again the platform, that the world has now to get yourself and information, things you like, things that you can do, things that you do, things that you want to do, just how many ways we can get it out there. And this is going to be the platform for me to do it, as well as my boys, as I said. So this channel will have everything, honestly, I think. And after a while, I'll start to get it together and streamline it. I'm going through a lot of life changes right now, a lot of shit in life, period, overall, that takes time to deal with. So outside of those things, I'm gonna try to do videos just about every day. Like I said, most of them are gonna be about football, especially right now. It's cranking up. It's fucking OTAs. I have a definitely harder for that. That's my life. Football is life. Football is life. Football teaches you about life, I believe. And now my kids think that way. They're pretty much carbon copies of me. I don't know how great that is, but they really are. And in just two different sides kind of me, to be honest with you, both of them. And so anyway, they'll be here. I'll be posting everything here that's possible, and after a while I'll streamline it. I'll have it to where there's one channel for 49ers, one channel for family things. I am a person who believes in hard work and dedication, and that it takes that to do anything. That nothing is going to come to me, nothing's going to be given to me. So I could talk a lot about that too, about work ethic. I want to talk about men being men, and being a man is not a thing that's easy or automatic or age specific. I think I'm not a full man today, and I have no problem saying that. But I'm trying to be. I don't even know what that means when you're 100% just a man. You know what I mean? What is a lot of things that go into that, but I'm trying to be a better one every day. So I'm gonna talk a lot about that, I think, and I want to make sure that I influence my two sons, my two teenagers, to be the best men that they can be. So I want to say welcome, and again, please, whether I know you or whether I don't know you, don't be afraid at all to comment on my videos. I would love that, especially in the beginning. Just let me know if it sucks. I mean, if you don't like it, or if you don't agree with something that I say, I have no problem debating with anybody in the world. Not that that's the best thing ever out, but I will debate with anybody over just about anything. But I like to talk. I talk a lot. I've been hearing that for as long as I can hear. And yeah, I guess it's time to put that to some use. So I'm going to try to do that. Most of my videos is probably going to come, in the evenings, because a man got to work. So look for videos from us, unless my sons are posting shit all day long since they're in homeschool. You know what I mean? And they have the access, so that's a possibility too. But we have videos usually come from this page. Whatever may be coming, it will be coming later in the afternoon. Things like that. That's Pacific time too for all y'all out there. It's not a game. We in Vegas. East Coast. We've been dealing with y'all for the longest. So some of my people that's gonna see this, that I know they're on the East Coast. You just, it's YouTube. Fuck it. You can watch it whenever you want to watch it. I'm gonna try to go live other times if possible, and just talk about a lot of different shit that that we all are experiencing. But it's gonna be a lot of football. So this channel is the primary, I think, for that. And then, like I said, I'm gonna build other channels as this one starts to get to where it needs to be. So with that, if you got a chance to look at the video, like it, share it, subscribe it, or don't like it, hit the don't like button, whatever. It's not gonna make any difference to me. I just want to know that people watch and you give your opinion, whether it's good or whether it's bad. I appreciate it. So, Lawrence Jackson, y'all be safe, and I'll see you next time.